On Friday, March 19th, no, Friday, March 20th, forgive me, there will be more boxing coming up from Dazn. And the featured fighter on the card will be the Irishman, Mike Conlan. This gentleman has had an up and down career, but has been basically the UK's version of Arturo Gatti to a certain degree. And so when he comes in this Friday to take on the likes of Kevin Walsh, it will be a showcase for him. Let's talk about this fight and what could be in store for Conlan as he extends his career, because Conlan is a former Olympian and he's looking to do his best to get back to world title contention. Is it in the cards for him? We'll find out. Let's discuss things further. So Friday will bring more boxing, and such will be the case when we see the return to the ring of Irish Mike Conlan, as he takes on a gentleman that should assist him in getting back to where he wants to be, Kevin Walsh. You see, Conlan is a fighter who has been a nuts and guts type, and he's been in the sport for a while. He's presently 34 years of age, and with a record of 20-3 with 10 KOs, all 3 defeats have been by stoppage. And it's been very unfortunate for him because he wasn't supposed to go out like that. His most recent loss was to Jordan Gill, which was in December of 2023, where he was stopped in the 7th round. He was down twice in the fight, but once in the 2nd round. This was not supposed to happen at that time. I don't know Conlan as much as I know some of the American fighters, but it's obvious that he's had his demons to deal with, because his previous loss to that fight was a May 2023 defeat with a TKO stoppage in the 5th round against Luis Alberto Lopez. You know, that fighter who is definitely a UK killer. Lopez had Conlan beat up pretty bad before the corner threw in the towel for him. You see, Conlan, I guess he lives on the wild side in the ring. He's willing to take risks. He's a guts and glory type guy, and sometimes not the greatest of thinkers in there. His first loss was a tremendous fight in March of 2022 when he took on Leigh Wood. And he had Wood down and almost out in the 1st round. And then Conlan went down in the 11th round. It was a back and forth battle that saw a 12th round stoppage where Leigh Wood knocked him out of the ring in the 12th. Both fighters were cut in the fight. They were battered. And it was the type of seesaw battle that if recently you saw the Najee Lopez and Manuel Gallegos fight, which was just a few days ago, that puts you in mind of how that fight was back then. And it was held in Nottingham Arena in the UK. A very, very crowd-pleasing fight that turned out to be. So it's been a long haul for the likes of Conlan to try to come back. Now his opponent, Kevin Walsh, is a guy who's 19-0 with 10 KOs. He's 33 and he's from Brockton, Massachusetts. But this is the thing. He's a featherweight that has been kind of campaigning on the lower tier, let's just say, of boxing. But that doesn't mean he can't raise that level when he faces Conlan, who is the elder guy by a year. But this will be held in Belfast at the Odyssey Arena in the UK. So this is going to be a showcase, again, as I stated, for Conlan. It's just a matter of whether or not Walsh wants to show up and play spoiler. And at this stage, I would suggest that Walsh roll the dice, because Conlan may be there for the taking. It may not require much just to push him over the edge, and that would be to the greater interest and benefit for Walsh. Well, what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what your thoughts are about Mike Conlan and what should be in the cards for him if he's victorious. And do you think that Walsh may be able to pull off the upset? Leave comments and let's discuss further. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.